Nababahala raw ang Amerika sa insidente ng pambuntot at pagbomba ng tubig ng China Coast Guard sa barko ng Pilipinas sa West Philippine Sea. Ayon kay U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, nabanggit din niya ang dahilan nila kung bakit hindi pa rin matigil ang gyera sa Middle East. Balitang hatid ni JP Soriano.
Isang US Coast Guard vessel daw ang tumulong mamagitan para maisagawa ang medical evacuation o MEDEVAC sa dalawang sugatan na sundalong Pilipino na pinagpapalo ng ilang tauhan ng China Coast Guard sa Ayungin Shoal sa West Philippine Sea. Yan ang kinumpirma ni US Secretary of State Marco Rubio sa sidelines ng 59th ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting sa Pilipinas. Sabi ni Rubio, patunay raw ito ng commitment ng Amerika na tulungan ang Pilipinas sa ilalim ng mga kasunduang meron ang dalawang bansa.
We'll live by that treaty. We're committed to supporting our treaty partners. In fact, there was a U.S. Coast Guard vessel in the region at the time that this happened and actually helped stand between the two sides and allowed the individual who was injured to be rescued and brought back for medical treatment. We have a role and we're not going to abandon our allies.
Nagpahayag din ng pagkabahala si Rubio sa pinakabagong kaso ng pambobomba ng tubig ng China Coast Guard sa mga barko ng Pilipinas sa Baho de Masinloc o Scarborough Shoal umaga nitong Huwebes.
The whole world saw it, and it's disturbing, and these challenges and these claims of sovereignty over territory are a growing challenge. It's why we continue to reiterate our commitment to our treaty partners, but also our commitment to freedom of navigation and respect for territorial rights in the region.
Ang tinutukoy na treaty ni Rubio, ang Mutual Defense Treaty o MDT. Dito obligado na ipagtanggol ng Pilipinas at Amerika ang isa't isa sa oras ng isang armadong pag-atake sa anumang sasakyang pandagat ng dalawang bansa sa Indo-Pacific. Bukod sa issue ng West Philippine Sea at iba pang regional issues, naging abala si Rubio sa pagpapaliwanag sa mga ministro ng ASEAN kung bakit hindi magkasundo ang Amerika at Iran na tigilan na ang kanilang digmaan. Habang tumatagal kasi ang gulo, apektado ang buong mundo, lalo na at sumipa ang presyo ng krudo. Ayon kay Rubio, Iran ang hindi sumusunod sa mga kasunduan at nais pa raw kontrolin ang Strait of Hormuz, bagay na hindi raw hahayaan ng Amerika. Matatanda ang ilang beses nang sinabi ni US President Donald Trump na nagkasundo na sila ng Iran, pero ilang beses ding naunsyami.
The U.S. is seeking a denuclearized Iran that will never have a nuclear weapon. The problem is, every time these people do a deal, they either break it or after they make it, they want to change the deal. So they're probably not ready to do a deal yet, but they will be soon because the price they're paying is very high despite their tough talk and their flowery language. Despite all that bravado, they are suffering tremendously and they're going to suffer more until they come to their senses. They're not there yet, unfortunately.
Isa rin sa mga isinusulong ng US State Department ay ang pagdismantle sa International Criminal Court o ICC.
How do you reconcile that position with the need for an international mechanism to hold perpetrators of war crimes and crimes against humanity accountable?
We're not members of the ICC. We never signed that treaty. We never joined it. And they somehow claim that they have a right nonetheless to go after non-treaty members and put heads of state and others in jail.
Isa si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa mga dating heads of state sa mga nakakulong ngayon sa ICC dahil sa kasong crimes against humanity. JP Soriano, nagbabalita para sa GMA News.